Welcome to Star News Channel. I'm Sophia, and today we have some hot and trending news to share with you. BLACKPINK turns Wembley into a pop powerhouse with a dazzling wannabe cover. When the lights dimmed inside Wembley Stadium on August 16th, anticipation swelled into a roar that could be felt in the bones. BLACKPINK, the global juggernaut of K-pop, was about to walk onto a stage that very few girl groups in history have ever conquered. The last to do it with such dominance was the Spice Girls, Britain's own pop royalty. On this night, in the heart of London, BLACKPINK not only matched that milestone but injected it with a 21st century surge of spectacle, technology, and unapologetic girl power. The group's deadline tour had already been carving a fiery path across Europe, but Wembley was always going to be the centerpiece. The venue itself carries a mythology. It is more than just a stadium. It is a cultural temple where football legends are crowned, rock gods have shaken its walls, and voices of generations have echoed into eternity. To step onto that stage is to enter a conversation with history, and BLACKPINK did so with a confidence that felt both earned and electric. A cover that became a statement. Midway through the set, as the giant LED screen shifted into vibrant neon colors and the crowd of more than 80,000 erupted, the opening notes of Wannabe pulsed through the speakers. Gasps, screams, and instant recognition filled the air. This was not just another number in the setlist, it was a deliberate nod to lineage, to the Spice Girls who had defined a generation of pop empowerment 2 decades earlier. What BLACKPINK delivered was not a carbon copy of the original, but a reinvention. Dressed in futuristic black and silver ensembles, they took the bubbly anthem of the 90s and transformed it into a roaring stadium anthem, layered with heavy bass, sharp choreography, and cinematic stage design. Pyrotechnics shot into the night sky as Jennie, Jisoo, Rosé, and Lisa traded verses, each infusing their own personality into a track that once belonged to another era. By the chorus, tens of thousands of voices were chanting in unison, proving that the message of female solidarity knows no expiration date. For many in the audience, it was a surreal moment, the Spice Girls classic reborn through the lens of a new global supergroup, one whose reach spans continents, languages, and generations. Wembley had become the bridge between past and present, a handoff of the pop torch from one era-defining act to another. Technology meets emotion. Part of what made the performance unforgettable was the way BLACKPINK fused cutting-edge visuals with raw emotional delivery. Behind them, towering LED walls displayed a kaleidoscope of imagery, from London cityscapes to abstract bursts of color, synchronized with each beat. Drones hovered above the crowd, capturing aerial footage that fed directly to the screens, creating a sense of cinematic immersion. Yet for all the digital wizardry, the most powerful moments were human. Lisa's razor-sharp rap drew thunderous cheers. Rosé's soaring vocals cut through the night air with crystalline clarity. Jennie exuded a charisma that commanded attention even in the cavernous stadium. And Jisoo, steady and graceful, anchored the performance with a presence that radiated elegance. The choreography, too, was a marvel. Every move was executed with precision yet never lost its sense of spontaneity. The dancers flanking the group created waves of motion that seemed to ripple through the stadium, while BLACKPINK themselves maintained the spotlight with an energy that felt inexhaustible. A continuation of momentum. The Wembley show came on the heels of another headline-making stop in Barcelona, where the group lit up the night with fireworks, dramatic staging, and powerful solo moments. Each member carved her own space within the setlist. Lisa's solo segment blended hip-hop swagger with contemporary dance. Rosé delivered ballads that left fans in tears. Jennie unveiled new material that hinted at future projects. And Jisoo charmed with a mix of vulnerability and elegance. These solo stages are more than just interludes. They symbolize the group's evolution, showcasing individual artistry while reinforcing the strength of the collective. It is this duality, the power of four as one, yet each shining individually, that fuels BLACKPINK's magnetic appeal. The cultural resonance. BLACKPINK's performance at Wembley was more than just entertainment, it was cultural symbolism in motion. By covering Wannabe, they paid homage to one of the most influential girl groups of all time while asserting their place as the modern heirs to that legacy. The Spice Girls had championed girl power for the 90s, challenging the music industry's notions of femininity and commercial dominance. BLACKPINK, in turn, have expanded that vision onto a global stage, weaving K-pop's intensity with Western pop's reach. For fans, particularly women and young girls in the audience, the night was not just about music. It was about validation and representation. Seeing 4 women of Korean heritage command one of the world's most iconic venues with such authority sent a message that transcended language and geography. Empowerment is universal. Critical response. In the days that followed, media outlets across Europe and Asia buzzed with coverage. Some critics hailed the Wembley show as the pinnacle of the Deadline Tour, a night when BLACKPINK transcended their K-pop roots to stand alongside the greats of global pop. Others noted the cleverness of including a cover that instantly resonated with British fans, deepening the connection between performer and audience. Social media exploded with clips of the wannabe performance. Within hours, hashtags related to the show trended worldwide, and fan-made videos amassed millions of views. The response highlighted what industry analysts have long observed. BLACKPINK are no longer just artists, but cultural phenomena who can ignite conversations that ripple across the globe in real time. Beyond the stage. While the Wembley night was a landmark, it also raised questions about what lies ahead for BLACKPINK. The Deadline Tour is both a celebration of their past triumphs and a hint at the future. New music is rumored to be on the horizon, and each member's solo career continues to expand in fashion, film, and music. Yet if Wembley proved anything, it is that the group's unity remains their greatest weapon. No matter how far their individual projects take them, when the 4 return to the same stage, the chemistry is undeniable. Their collective presence can transform a stadium into a shared heartbeat, a place where thousands of strangers sing, scream, and dance as one. A night etched in history. By the time the final fireworks faded into the London night, one truth was undeniable. BLACKPINK had etched their name into Wembley's long history of legendary performances. For those who were there, it was more than a concert. It was a pop opera, a spectacle that fused nostalgia with modernity, tradition with innovation, intimacy with grandeur. The cover of Wannabe may have been just a single song in a sprawling setlist, but its impact reverberated far beyond its 3 minutes on stage. It symbolized the passing of the baton, the continuity of female-driven pop power, and the global reach of music that knows no borders. As fans spilled out of Wembley into the cool London night, still humming the chorus and clutching light sticks that glowed like fireflies, one sentiment echoed everywhere: they had just witnessed history. And history, as BLACKPINK proved once again, is best written with the sound of a beat that refuses to be ignored.
What do you think about the stories we just covered? Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this is your first time watching our channel, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest buzzing entertainment.